Hey Josh, it's Wednesday, and first off, to answer your question from last week, I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm a huge fan of westerns. I mean, I like the concept of them. I kind of like the idea of like a lawless land is always kind of fun to watch and listen to. And it's something that I do intend to eventually have in like in a game eventually. I'm probably going to be writing one eventually for my campaign that I'm writing. So, I like. I mean, I don't. I wouldn't go out of my way to watch stuff about it. But if something was on and I was somewhere that it was on, I'd probably pay attention to it. That's about all I can really say, though, so it's not really that great, but oh well. It's the best that I got. So for this video, I don't really have an exact topic. It seems to be a trend for us lately, because again, with the quarantine going on, there's a lot of the same. I'm at work now is about the only thing that's changed. Work has steadily been getting busier. We were pretty slow today, though, but that might also have just been because we had, I think, 4 drivers at one time. Yeah, I believe we had 4 drivers at one time. We had 3 for the majority of the time that I was there. But yeah, there was a lot of people there, and so we were kind of trying to find things to do. I actually got out at 3, which is 3 hours earlier than I'm supposed to get out. But I didn't mind because I needed to mow and I eventually need to start laundry, which I'm probably going to start that after I'm done with this video. So yeah, it's been more of the same for me as well. About the only new stuff that's really been going on is work. I'm back at work. And then I'm also, I've made a few new LARP stuff just real quick. I have 2 double-ended weapons that I've made, and then I finally got some glue, so I was able to finish up the shield that I had started to make. I think I mentioned that I was making a shield. And I also was able to I was able to make a flat blade for a friend of mine, and it looks like a popsicle. Let me grab it real quick. It looks like a popsicle. It's my first attempt of a flat blade, and I probably made it incorrectly, but it's just so thick. He wanted to be able to stab with it, though, so I had to make sure that there was enough foam at the top in order to be able to stab with it, which is one of the reasons why it's so thick. Probably didn't have to put the 2 pieces on the side, but oh well. But yeah, so then that's about all that's been new with me. Just a lot of the same. I'm getting farther in Persona. It's funny. So as I'm sure you're aware, Avatar: Last Airbender came out on Netflix last Friday, I want to say. It came out on Friday, this most recent Friday, and a lot of my friends have been watching it pretty much every night for at least 3 hours, I believe. I think my friend Thomas said that he gets through like 6 episodes a day. So I've not started watching it on Netflix yet because I know as soon as I start watching it, just like everything that I watch on Netflix, I'm just gonna only watch that, and I've got a lot of other stuff to be doing, and I also am still trying to get through Persona 5. Yeah, it was kind of funny. One of my other friends, basically, her schedule has been Persona 5, Avatar: Last Airbender. That's been all that she's been doing. Well, Persona 5 The Royal, I'll specifically say that one. She's actually a lot farther in it than I am, but I actually made the joke to her in our group today that the only reason that she's farther than me is because I have work. So if it weren't for that, I probably would have finished it at least twice by now. Or no, correction. It was that how did I word it? The only things that are stopping me are work and a regular sleep schedule. I think that's how I worded it. But yeah, it's such a good game. I love Persona 5 so much, and Persona 5 The Royal has been so good so far as well. I mean, it's so far been pretty much the exact same game with a few new cutscenes and mechanics in it, and a couple new places to visit. But it's still so much fun, and I love it so much. I was actually playing it last night. I was supposed to be having a Pathfinder session, but I was having so many technical difficulties with on our voice chat that I ended up just saying like, "Hey guys, I'm sorry, but I think we're gonna have to postpone this." Because I am one of 3 players. We have 4 people in total in that group. One of them is the GM. So yeah, it's kind of important to have everyone present the whole time. I hope my computer is gonna be working fine now. I don't know. I didn't really try it too much for too long after that. But yeah, that's pretty much been what I've been doing. So I guess that'll do it for this video. So Josh, my question for you is I can't really think of a question. About the only thing that I can think of right now is like, oh, have you been doing anything new? But I already know that you guys probably haven't, because I've asked that in the past. So I don't know what that means. So I guess, oh, here's a question. Have you been watching Avatar: Last Airbender on Netflix? Like I said, I've not gotten to it yet. I plan to get to it once I finish Persona 5 The Royal. So yeah, that'll do it for this video. So Josh, I will see you on Friday. Later, bro.